Our next hymn needs little introduction. In fact, this might just take the prize as the most well-known and beloved hymn of all time. And it also contains a story of a sea and a storm. The song was written by John Newton, an English clergyman in 1779. And if you haven't guessed already, the lyrics are about the redeeming power of God's grace. But first, I'll give you the story. John was born in 1725. He was the son of a ship captain and grew up in a Christian home. Despite his upbringing, Newton became involved in the slave trade at a young age and soon became a captain himself. He made 6 voyages to the African coast, transporting slaves in the name of profit. After surviving a harrowing storm at sea, he experienced a deep conversion of faith. He was awakened to his own sinful failures, realizing he was a wretch, if you will. And yet, God's grace could still redeem him. You've certainly guessed it by now, but I'll continue. John left the slave trade and became an ordained Anglican priest. It was during this time that Newton wrote the most famous hymn of all time, Amazing Grace. The lyrics express the journey all believers take from wretched sinner to beloved saint. And it's a timeless reminder that no person is too far gone for the grace of God. As the chorus goes,
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
After Newton's conversion and ordination, he began holding meetings where he preached about the revelation of grace and salvation. At one of these events, William Wilberforce, a British politician and leader in the movement to abolish the slave trade, was present. After hearing Newton's story, a friendship developed between the two men. Both were passionate about ending the slave trade, and both had come to this conclusion based on their faith and their devotion to the Bible. Remember, in the 1700s, slavery was still practiced by nearly every culture and country around the globe. But these men wanted to change that. This newfound friendship turned into a powerful alliance as they began to work together, speaking out against slavery. Wilberforce from his seat in Parliament and Newton from behind the pulpit. Together, they spread awareness about injustice while inspiring people with stories of hope through the scriptures and through the inspired hymn, Amazing Grace. Before long, Amazing Grace became synonymous with the anti-slavery efforts. Sadly, the slave trade wouldn't end in either of their lifetimes. But centuries later, their efforts, just like Newton's famous hymn, still echo to us today.